Right, there we go.
And it's live.
And it's live. Right, hopefully, I'm going to turn that bad boy up. Hopefully you can all hear us. Let me...
She's actually watching.
Are you watching? Right, first ever YouTube stream. Here we are. Right, so, I'm going to turn this up. So the mic is picking it up slightly, but not too bad. So hopefully we won't get done for copyright or DMC.
Imagine.
Right, so chat should be there. That stream, I don't really need to look at that now as long as that's there. Excellent. Right, everything's working, I think. There we go. Right, game on. So all we've got to do now is get the clock working when we start.
Nice.
Should we play...
What, over then after that?
Bit disrespectful. I don't know. Bit disrespectful. Peter Thurgood with the sub. There he is. Do you have something to say to him?
No.
Why not? Not a thank you for the shirt.
I've already said thank you.
Well...
He doesn't need another one. Come on.
Hey Lee, how's it going, buddy? So yeah, we are probably a minute or so behind because we're streaming it on the PC on ITV Player. So when we go live or when the game starts, we'll start the clock so that everybody, if they want to, can sync up their TV with us.
I think Fergie's there.
Fucking.
Very strong, isn't it?
Cool. I made that very strong. Fucking hell. My bad.
Did you both drink it?
Yeah.
I may have put a bit too much rum in that. Cool.
Good.
Didn't realise we were doing forfeits
My
tonight.
first sip literally went straight to my head. I was like,
One up already, shut up, Lee. So what do we make of the lineup then? 2 changes.
yeah, I think the changes are good.
Get me Jack Grealish.
Yeah, you can't really change too much because I think either way
Don't
you're
start
either
trickier then.
you're either praised or criticised, aren't you?
Phil Foden's short, isn't he?
Am I the only one who really just wants to see... That's it. That's a little bit of Pickford. There you go. Give it a
Kane
bit. Give it
usually
the
quite
beats.
good.
Awful hair situation.
Do you see
Oh, he's going for it.
the
Yes,
French,
there we go.
the French national anthem when it was like Pogba and then Kante?
The camera actually had to pan down.
Thank you.
No, I just remember the days of like Tony Adams. The bloke literally, you could
Screaming.
hear him screaming
Yeah.
over the crowd. He was that loud. Give you a minute to refresh your glasses.
One of the adverts on ITV.
Well, hopefully, if we're talking throughout the majority of it, we'll probably end up drowning out the.
Yeah. Really
So-
hope we smash them.
Right, predictions then. What do we think, Lee? What do we think? Chat. Anybody else in the chat? What do we think?
I'm going 2-0.
2-0.
3-0. Go hard or go home.
I've just got this feeling like because of the occasion, I think I can see them scoring. Because the
No,
occasion.
I feel like because we're live streaming, it'll be 0-0.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be 0-0 boring or we'll lose.
It
But
better not be.
Alright.
Boring.
it's cost us a lot of money in pizza tonight, isn't it? I
You said you wouldn't have had
reckon.
us round if it wasn't free then.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go. No, I'll go 2-0. 2-0. Lee Cole says 3-0 England. Keys 2-1. Hey Keys, how's it going, buddy? Can always rely on Mr. Keys being here. What a lad. That's the guy. He literally carries me in every game that we play. He's unbelievable. Apex, COD, no matter what it is.
Right.
He's the guy that gets 15. I'm the guy with 2. Yeah, I think The only one who I think can catch himself a little unlucky is probably Trippier, because he did play quite well.
Yeah, but I still don't like having a right back at left back.
Yeah, but he was there for a specific reason against Croatia, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, because he's old.
He doesn't go forwards. But Kyle Walker for Reece James, I don't think he was probably our weakest player at the weekend, so he probably can't have too many complaints.
At training, Dave McGregor said to me, he was like, every time you talk about a 30-year-old player being old, like, I dial it.
How old's Dave now? He's got to be pushing 40, isn't he?
Yeah, must be.
Right, ready on the clock. So yeah, if you guys are wanting to, if you're watching live, you've probably already started. What's going on here? While they were lining up, we doing minute silence, or is this the taking of the knee?
Oh, we're slightly behind on there.
Yeah, because that's a live preview. That's what everyone else is seeing on YouTube.
Oh yeah, because delayed.
I thought Shay Adams wasn't going to drop me. I thought he was going to be the only bloke. Any boos? Didn't hear too many.
See, I didn't hear any against Croatia, but apparently there were.
There were.
I didn't hear. Well, I guess it was quite busy as well.
Oh yeah, you were.
Right. I've started the clock.
Boo!
Are we?
Injury.
We're just up. We're just up. Who's down? Luke Shaw's dead already. Kieran Trippier's like this on the bench. Kirsty.
So am I.
Is Chilwell on the bench?
I didn't see
I
him.
wonder
now.
which three players aren't in the squad.
Where's my phone? That's Andy Bros. What is? Oh, it's there.
I don't even know what's up with them there.
Oh, knee in the hip.
side. Yeah, nice.
Chris, why have you not got her a little England one?
I know. I failed. Because it was all a rush today. Because I was on my lunch break and it was pissing
Well,
down
I
rain.
mean, you've known that we're coming for a while.
This is true.
Where's her onesie?
To be fair, there is a little England kit I've got upstairs. Oh, sorry, babe. There is.
Oh, what, for her?
Yeah.
I could be holding her up now, like,
Should we get her an England kit?
You can do, but you have to go get it. It's in the cupboard somewhere.
Oh, no, that's fine. Right, let's check the bench. Bench. This is when I turn on it, we've already scored or something.
Yeah, don't tell me if we have.
He is on the bench.
Chilwell is.
Yeah. So our bench is Maguire, Grealish, Johnston, Henderson, Rashford, Calvert-Lewin, Bellingham, Sancho's back on the bench as well. See, why have we gone with two goalkeepers on the bench again?
So I wonder which three players are on the bench. Ben White?
Ben White's not there.
Yeah.
Who else?
Sanchez?
Sanchez there.
Kyle Walker's not in there.
Yeah, really?
Kyle Walker's been dropped from there. That's how bad he was last week.
Wow.
They've dropped him from the entire squad.
That's interesting.
Trippier's there, yeah. Connor Cody's there. Who's our other... Is it... I'm trying to think, it must be another defender then.
Yeah, we've got like 15, haven't we?
But anyway, Chilwell's on the bench. Scotland! Got a Scotland fan in the chat.
Have you got a
Monitor.
monitor? Just live on my feet sat in bed.
The only player that Shay Adams does worry me because he is quick.
Yeah.
And both of our two
That's probably why he's-
centre backs are not.
Probably why he's not gone for Maguire.
Well, he's not fit. I don't think you can't. I think Gary Neville said earlier in the week that if Harry Maguire hasn't played a game before the knockout stages,
Yeah.
can you realistically bring him in a quarter final?
And at the end of the day, Mings played well in the last game, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, she will make you very sweaty.
It's only Pete's top, doesn't matter.
Yeah, dribble all over it.
I'll wash it.
It's good rum though, isn't it?
Yeah, it was nicer than what I would have been drinking.
Oh.
Oh no, we're
There you
done
go.
already.
Oh no, we're good, we're good.
It's the first one.
So, because Czech and Croatia drew earlier as well, if we beat Scotland... Uh-oh.
Bloody hell. I thought that would flip behind him then.
Yeah. There we go. First chance, first blood to Scotland. Yeah, so it goes down to the last game between Croatia and Scotland. In theory, the winner of that goes through. Even if they come third, they'll stay, in theory, with 4 points.
Between who?
Croatia and Scotland. Mind you, if Scotland lose this, be different.
Christ.
Are you off out?
I won't be long. Hopefully you'll fall asleep in the car.
Are you driving around?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
She's just going to leave her in the car.
Fair play to Steve Clark. He's done a good job. Getting Scotland to a major competition is no easy feat. Just because of the way the groups are drawn for the qualifiers, inevitably they're always one of the lower seeded teams, which means they have hard groups.
They haven't got they've not got like the worst team.
This is probably the best team they've. Well, maybe Hans at UK. If you're a Scotland fan, maybe you can tell us if you disagree with us. But I would say this is probably Scotland's all-round strongest team they've had for
a
while.
Especially now Tierney's back.
How does someone comment if they're watching on their mobile? Pete was just asking.
It should be able to go on like live comments.
They should still be able to do live comments. Yeah, there should be a live chat window somewhere. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure because I've never. This is the first time I've done a YouTube stream in a long time.
I watch football streams all the time.
Yeah, alright, tell me about it.
Yeah, that left side, our right side, is going to be very key tonight. With
we need
because I'm assuming they're playing a back five with Trippier or Robertson at left wing back.
Yeah, well, their lineup is 3-5-2. But
Yeah.
yeah, they've got wing back.
So which one is playing wing back, Robertson or Trippier?
Robertson. Oh, sorry, Robertson.
Tierney. So yeah, that's going to be key. So in a way, actually, because Kyle Walker. No, actually, no, I'm not surprised because I think Reece James is a better defender than Kyle Walker. Going forward, I think Kyle Walker's probably.
Do you reckon? I think Reece James is better going forward than Kyle Walker is.
You think he's an all-round better player?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. Let's disgust him again. Send him off.
I think Southgate just likes Kyle Walker because he can play him at centre back.
Yeah.
He's pacey.
Yeah, his pace does bail him out.
But no, I mean, now we've got Tyrone Mings. Tyrone Mings is pretty pacey.
Yeah, and John Stones isn't slow.
No.
He just sometimes his problem is he sometimes just switches off.
Yeah, and he can be a bit clumsy. Same as Tyrone Mings. Same as Kyle Walker.
Pete Thurgood, there he is. Hello, you beautiful Scottish beauties. And ban Pete Thurgood. I didn't play It's Coming Home, did I, at the right time in the end?
No, you
No, he
played
played
the
at
bloody
the Scottish national anthem.
Just lost a couple of viewers for that. Don't really think he was anticipating that ball coming to him.
Nada.
It was a pretty shit free kick.
It wasn't great, was it?
I hate players that can't clear the first man.
When you see Shea Adams do things like that, you think, why on earth did he not play in the first game against Czech?
Clark said that he went with the team that got him through the qualifiers because I don't think Shea Adams was part of the team then.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I know he played. I know he played in one or two of the warm-up games.
Yeah, he played the warm-up games, but I don't think he had anything to do with the team actually getting to the Euros.
Yeah.
So I think he was trying to be loyal, but it didn't really work out.
Pete's saying 3-0 England. Foden to score first, and England to win both halves, 11-2. And that is your Betfred score updates. That is your Betfred odds updates. Good head. Good flick on there by Gaza.
You can tell which one's him, can't you now?
Yeah.
He'd be like if the lights and the power went out, he'd be the only one you'd see. Just in his bright white dome. Who are they talking about?
They're talking about
Phil Foden.
Phil Foden.
He's still got bright white hair. Is he not, or is it toned down? Looks pretty bright from
Yeah,
here.
it does look bright.
Told ya, his PR person living the dream.
Yeah, they're 8 minutes into the game and they're still talking about
Exactly. Lively game.
it.
That's got to be our free kick, surely.
That's not a foul. He's already fallen over before Foden's got there. Yeah, see? He's still got the old Gaza going on.
It is a bit platinum, isn't it?
Can we get a Mexican wave? No, because we just had a lot of pizza.
It's not so good with 3 people. Like.
Yeah.
If we still have Maddie.
Yeah. Just throw her up in the air. Throw her up in the air and catch her. I wonder how many of those people that were on the Southgate out trending Twitter hashtag, I wonder whether they've in any way, shape or form changed their mind after the weekend. Because you have to say, obviously it's always a gamble when a manager does something like Trippier at left back, but it worked. So
Yeah.
you have to give credit where it's due.
Yeah, definitely. Although after seeing Croatia today, they don't look anything like the team we lost to in the semi-final.
Yeah, they were pretty poor. I think. I was going to do a bit of research maybe on before Monday's podcast recording, but I think Croatia are at a tipping point with their national team because a lot of
It
their
gets to
players
that
are
point,
old.
doesn't it? When you have all these like superstars, and you try and keep them in the team as long as possible, but when they're all like 35 at the same time,
Yeah. Go on, Phil. He's on the edge.
pass it.
Oh, we'll take a corner.
There's about 11 Scotland players all lined up there. Handball.
I don't think that was going anywhere, was it? Not that would have had one hell of a bend on it if that was going to hit the target.
John Stones header.
No, Tyrone Mings.
It was good odds. It was like 21-1 for John Stones to score a header.
21. That's decent odds. That's worth
I
a
was
couple of
tempted
quid.
to stick a quid.
What, at any time or first?
I think it was any time.
That's a free head. Oh, Johnny Stones! Oh, that was nearly the moment. He was in the air forever. Nobody marking him at all. Pause your TV, Lee. Pause your TV and match with us.
Would have been a lot of people £21 up then.
The two Scotland players ran into each other. Oh, and he almost got the rebound as well while he was lying on the floor. God, look at that leap.
Damn, girl.
Like a salmon. Ah,
He so nearly got the
went
rebound.
between his legs.
Yeah, alright.
All right, Ali.
She's done a big old...
Nobody on the post though.
Ah.
So asleep already.
Yep. Well, he didn't have a nap today, so
Oh.
he was probably tired. We did it deliberately because we couldn't be arsed with the faffing of him getting out of bed, opening the door.
Tactical.
That's 2 games in a row that we've all gone. Nicked it. Definitely shooting. Oh, how's he missed? Mason Mount.
Come on, Han.
That could be 2-0. Zach McTominay giving the ball away. Good lads.
Yeah.
Man United players.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's been doing that all season for United,
Yes,
hasn't he? So.
yeah. Good that he's kept up.
He's covering his bollocks. In that situation, that's what comes to mind. Not defending, just worry about your meat and 2 veg.
Well, so far so good.
Yeah. Only because he's going to get progressively more and more annoyed.
Does
in this
it
game.
week in, week out in the Premier League. Just need Fred to start falling over the ball.
Did we see Jesse Lingard in the pub last weekend with,
Yeah.
with a parrot on his
Yeah.
shoulder?
Mm.
Got a lot of time for that. Did you also see, because there's been a lot of talk obviously about where his future lies. We talked on Monday about how apparently the rumour was that he's going to sign a new contract, but then he's wearing a shirt with Declan Rice on the back, and then today I saw an interview with, like it was an England page or something, they were talking to him and he was getting behind the guys and he went, right, do you have a message for your England teammates ahead of this game? And he went, come on boys, and he did that. He's coming to West Ham, I'm telling you. It's happening. He wants it to happen, we want it to happen, it's happening. Dad said, I thought that was Chris's old man there. I've not confirmed if that's a compliment or not, but he says hello. Hello, Dave. Yeah, I know. I'm beginning to look a lot like him, both hair and physicality. I need to get down the fucking gym.
Well, come join me. You can get top 10 on Anytime Fitness.
Did you get anything for that?
No.
Oh.
Tell
It
you what,
seems
though,
like a real achievement to not get anything for it.
I've been every day this month so far, so I'm bloody.
Every day?
I'm hoping I get up further.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How do you have the motivation to go every day? I don't
I
understand.
love it. Living with him. You want to get out of the house.
Yeah. As far as Annabole's not in every day then.
I spend like 2
I'm never
hours.
at home.
What time do you guys go in the morning?
You
I don't
don't
go.
know.
I'm too busy.
I go.
It's still in bed, you mean?
Well, I
depends.
get up at 6:30.
Sometimes.
I'm not getting up at.
Your alarm goes at 6:30.
Yeah.
And then
same
you're
thing.
like, oh, for a quarter of an hour. I go at 6:30. 6:30.
Well,
If I'm training by myself.
Okay.
If
you're not allowed to say on camera what time you actually go to the gym.
Oh yeah, people will just turn up at Anytime Fitness to stalk you now.
to stop me.
During
There'll just be someone that go, "Hi, Fran, I heard you on the I heard you on the internet that you come here." Oh, who's been booked?
couple of players.
John McGinn for Descent. Shock.
It's our free kick, isn't it?
He's getting red carded
Getting
now.
off. Get Grealish on. Nutmeg him a couple of times.
Yeah, he's his teammate. He'll know how to wind him up as well. That's what I mean. Though they push the ball around quite well. That's why you can't take Scotland lightly. I know we all joke about how it's only Scotland, but they are an okay
Well,
side.
like I said, this is going to be like the sort of World Cup final.
Oh.
My God, Chris.
I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anything.
Pay the electricity bill.
Oh, unlucky. Big wins. Paddy Peter, what are the odds from McGinn to get sent off? Thanks. Computing odds, please wait, 7-1.
He needs to get a life, doesn't he?
If we do manage to get latter stages, I can't wait to go like to a nice big place. Free mine, I'll have a tenner, thanks. Yeah, go to like a reasonably big event and get involved with the crowd. I love the atmosphere. Not having been. Oh, hello.
Oh, what
What
touch.
a touch. Oh!
I hate that they leave the offside.
Did you hear Ali McCoy? He was like, when he was a yard off. It's
Not a yard.
not really a yard, is it, Ali?
Hell of a
Can we
touch.
talk about that touch? That is unbelievable.
I'd love him to score. I think he deserves to score.
Yeah. Imagine if he did it like he's done the Gaza haircut. Imagine if he scores against Scotland as well.
That's what he's hoping for.
That guy's winning headers.
Yeah. He's quite a physical player, Dykes.
Who's he play for? Is he in the Scottish or is he?
Yeah, he's in the Scottish League. I think he's Celtic, maybe.
Disclaimer: under no circumstances am I accredited bookie, but I will make wild predictions. What, like Portsmouth getting promoted?
Let's not piss off our favourite, our biggest fan.
Why is Harry Kane playing left back? That's a really good pass, but
Yeah.
I'd rather see him a bit higher up the
Leave
pitch.
him
if I'm
alone.
honest. Pete's like, oi.
Why did I tell him where you can comment?
Love that.
See, this is why
Here
we
we
got
go.
Shaw. Left.
Shoot.
Too
her.
long. That first touch was rubbish.
It was. See, McTominay does the job.
There you go. That's where your centre backs probably
Yeah.
don't need Ramos. Just put
Yeah.
McTominay back there, and then you can have
Fred and Pogba in midfield.
Van der Beek.
Who?
I feel like you've done to Van der Beek what you did to Memphis Depay. Like he's come over, he maybe wasn't quite. Who bought Depay? Was it Van Gaal?
Yeah.
It was. So you would have thought actually he would have used him, being
Dutch.
Dutch himself. He must have known all about him. But yeah, I just feel like he's just not. They were saying it the other night, like we just have not seen anything like the best of Van der Beek at United. Yeah, good
That's
tackle.
not a foul. No, although I'm kind of glad we got rid of Depay. He comes across a bit arrogant for me.
Yeah,
Like,
he's like a poor man's Ibrahimovic,
He,
isn't
he,
he?
he acts like he's Neymar.
Yeah. I mean, he's a decent player, but yeah, he's got that. Like, I can walk around and let my teammates do everything kind of
Yeah.
arrogance.
He's got like his own song.
His own song.
Yeah.
What that he's made?
Well,
oh,
he's
yeah,
got-
yeah,
he's
yeah.
actually got
What, as
in
in
a
a rap, like a rap
Yeah,
song
yeah,
or something?
yeah.
Yeah.
Any good? Don't tell me you ain't listened to it. I don't
I've
believe
heard it. I listened to it because it was him.
Okay.
I wanted to see what it was like.
And what's your verdict?
It's
I
all
don't
right, but I
remember.
mean, it's not. I can't imagine it's all him. I imagine it's a lot of what do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
call it,
Auto-tuned,
auto-tuned.
So is he singing or just rapping?
I think he's rapping, but it's more like talk. You know, like where they talk rather than it's not like Eminem type rapping. It's more like talking.
Okay.
You sound like such a granddad.
Why?
That's what my mum says rapping is. She's like, they're just talking.
No, I'm saying because if I said if he was rapping, you'd be thinking like,
Stormzy.
yeah, Stormzy, but it's not that.
So you see Memphis Depay at Radio 1's big
Chill
weekend,
out.
isn't it? Nice turn. Go on, Mason. Hassle. Yes, smash him.
That's probably a foul.
I think that's so. You've won a few headers against me. You're not winning. You're not winning that one.
She's
Good
just
l-
like, yeah. Go for it.
No
love.
chance he's getting away with that.
Something.
Thing is, that happens in our Saturday league, and the ref's like, play on.
Yeah, he's won the ball. Fair and square, won the ball. Ref, he's almost broke my neck. No, carry on. Depending on which referee it is, you might actually get shouted at yourself for saying that. If it's old, what's his face?
Bennett.
Yeah. No, you can't talk to me.
Carry on.
I'm worried about the amount of headers they keep winning.
They're quite a tall team, aren't they? Please don't. That was his right
I was
foot.
going to
as
say it
well,
was on his
wasn't
weaker foot,
it?
yeah. It's because you're Scottish. Yeah, miles away.
I don't like the camera angles. Camera angles always like.
Yeah.
And sometimes
And then you
the
see Pickford legging it across his goal and you think,
Yeah.
oh no.
And like the deflections, sometimes it looks like it's sort of missed by a millimetre, and then you watch again on the replay, and it's like a mile wide.
Yeah, nice turn, Mason Mount. That's lovely.
See ya.
That's
Yeah,
his
they're
teammate, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, well played, Mason. Love that. Oh, Harry, that's shite.
Get him off.
We want Grealish. We want Grealish. Fran wants Trippier.
Yeah, I want Grealish.
I'd be surprised if we don't see him tonight at some point.
I do hope so.
Yeah, he'll come on. Who are they talking about?
I think they're talking about Billy Gilmore. There's a couple of times that Mason Mount has either got the wrong side of him or he's been harrying him.
It's a big gamble. I mean, he's what, 18?
Yeah.
Not
But
really
he's-
played any club football.
No, not massively, but then, yeah, I guess
And then playing in one of the biggest games of
Yeah,
Scotland.
because I don't think he didn't play against
He
Czech.
didn't play in he played in their like pre-tournament friendlies, I think. Apparently, he was like one of their best players.
He is a very good player.
Yeah.
I know, friend of the show, Mr. Morton. I know he's a big fan of
Wow.
Billy Gilmore.
Only because he's Chelsea. If he was like a United player, I'm
But
sure he would have.
Yeah, but equally, he'll think he's rubbish if he has a bad game one week, and then he has a
Yeah.
good game the next week, and he'll be best friends and in love with him again.
Please don't go backwards.
Nice ball.
Yeah, nice. See, that's what we need. Stuff like that.
Not
Just,
that.
just
You
need,
left the ball, huh?
just need Rashford there, though.
That's the point. Was he the name I missed off that list? I'd be amazed if he wasn't. on the
Surely
bench.
not. He didn't even. Did he? Oh, he did come on towards the end of the game, didn't he?
No, he's on the bench.
Yeah. Good ball. That's what we need. Little passes like that. He should have tried to get it into Harry Kane there.
He's very greedy, though.
Harry
Sterling.
Kane and Sterling's like Mane and Salah.
Yeah. Did you see the interview with Sterling after the game on Sunday, where the lady asked him like, does your performance justify your selection? And he was basically saying like, you could see like the disdain on his face for being asked something like that, given that the player
Is
that
it
he
him
is.
thinking he should have been straight in there anyway? Type thing?
No, I just think that maybe he just thought like, you've asked that as if I've got something to prove, like I was a fringe
Yeah,
player and I've only
yeah.
just come in. He was like, he actually repeated the question back. He was like, does that justify my inclusion? And I think he basically just said like, well, I'll leave that for you guys to decide.
To be fair, they do get asked stupid questions.
Yeah, they do.
don't
My favourite one is always like when you interview a manager and they've just lost like
Yeah.
1-0 in the 95th minute. How do you feel? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm absolutely delighted.
I'd hate to be doing those interviews.
That's why I used to like people like Ian Holloway, because he just used to
Yeah.
piss around with them. Yeah, foul.
Go for that. Kicking the ball away. Yeah, it was a foul.
Good protecting of the ball. He knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Reasonably even game though. I know we've come closest, you would say.
Yeah.
Scotland have had a couple of like half chances, but it's
Not really. I don't think their keeper's made a save yet.
no, neither has ours. I not half saved.
Oh
but
my god.
Pickford worries me sometimes. He really
Yeah.
does.
Well, that's a foul, surely.
Harry Kane's looking very isolated at the moment. He's coming very deep to come and get the ball,
Yeah.
and that's not what you want unless you're going to leave Sterling up high to do those runs in behind. If Kane's coming deep, you've got nothing through the middle then. And I don't think with the player you got Mason Mount in there, you got Phillips who'll push a bit higher. Kane doesn't need to come that deep.
No.
There we go. A little bit of that every now and then. Not wanting to be horrible, but we do. But it's a one-off game on the night. Stranger things have happened. That's why you get cup upsets every year in the FA Cup, like Crawley beating Leeds last year.
Mm.
I mean, they had Mark Wright playing for him, for fuck's sake. It's a good ball.
Yeah, well done.
Well played, Reece.
He's cut his hair.
Yeah. I almost didn't recognise
I
him
thought
for
it
a
was
second.
Tyrone
Yeah,
Mings.
that's what I thought it was. Because didn't he have like dreadlocks with like blonde bits on the end?
Well, the dreadlocks, he had it like the mop type style.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, mate. Not down with the kids.
I don't know what it's called.
Short back and sides. We need a bit more energy in our build-up play. It's all a bit slow.
I wonder if Harry Kane's actually had a shot yet.
Has he even touched the
What, in the
ball?
entire tournament?
Yeah.
Does that one count where he at the back post against Croatia? Because it did come off his
when he
shin.
slid in,
Yeah.
No.
Go on, good ball.
Damn, bro.
He really didn't judge that very well. There you go. He's had a shot.
Did he even touch it?
Yeah, I think he did header it.
The offside.
The offside.
Oh, that's very
I
tight.
don't know. His arm's offside. I don't know if they're still judging by that.
Do you know what? One thing that has been commented on is that VAR and refereeing has been pretty
So
good in this
much better,
tournament.
yeah.
How much better has it
Yeah.
been than the
It's
Premier
been so
League?
quick. It doesn't take 5 minutes to make a decision. They literally look at it for like
Why
10
is it so shit in the
seconds.
Premier League then?
I don't know. I mean, I thought our implementation of VAR was very similar to how everyone else did it. So unless our guys are just incredibly indecisive and just can't make their minds up, because sometimes you see those ones where they show you the same camera angle about 20 times. It's like, what have you
Yeah.
seen in this 20th take that you didn't see in the first one?
But like on here, VAR, they check it for like 10 seconds, then it's either given or not given.
And usually the decision is made by the time the arguing or the celebrating is already finished.
Bit of a chess game at the moment.
Here's a bit. Oh, good save.
Jesus Christ.
What a save that is. That's a great effort.
He's done so well to get that.
Pete and Keys came in with holy balls and a shocked expression on their face. So I knew something was about to happen. And bearing in mind Scotland were on the attack, I was like, please no. That's going in. That's bottom corner.
It's hit his bicep, innit? Oh no, it's hit his
Wrist.
wrist.
Yeah. Oh, Shea Adams actually probably should do better with that rebound. He's come at him quick.
That's probably the best chance of the game.
It wasn't really a clear-cut chance, though. It was just a really well-executed shot.
Well, no one closed him down.
It's a bit of an overload at the back post. I'm assuming that Sterling has been told to stay pretty high.
Foden's been getting back.
Foden's been bloody everywhere. See that little white hair?
See, why have we not gone forward there?
It's actually, if you look at the way they're looking, maybe Scotland are holding in really good shape, but when the ball goes into those players, you can actually see they're not, their first, like where they look, they're not looking forward, they're always looking sideways.
Now go back.
Nice turn, there you go, now drive.
There's no one there.
Literally no one near him. Why isn't Sterling running the channel there?
That's the problem with Harry Kane dropping so deep.
Yeah.
He's not going to be supportive. Nah, I don't bother putting it out.
Fuck him. Oh, he looked off, to be fair, anyway. Ooh.
Soufal.
I was going to say that's a red card in the Premier League. Shea Adams, I think, should have done better with that rebound.
I don't know, that's coming at him so quickly. Look how high it is by the time it gets him. I just don't like how slow it is. As soon as he gets the ball, he's like stopping.
Yeah. And this plays into Scotland's hands because they are going to try and
Because
play
now
on the
they're
break.
just going to get into position.
If we're going to play this possession style football and we're happy to have the ball and build up, we have to do it quicker.
And people got to move. Everybody's just stood around.
Better switch the ball a bit quicker. Now you got to push.
Oh,
I slipped. It's all very, very slow.
They got 2 lines of.
That's a good ball. That's better. Shit touch again.
2 of them now. Get him off.
You'd have the whole team off.
Oh, so he's not even touched it. It's not even just a poor touch. He's just not touched it at all. He was on the side as well that time. But if we want to beat Scotland, we're going to have to. Things are going to have to change. Grealish might be. I know we keep banging on about it, but he will. He plays in a different way. He's not a naturally, I want to go back type person. He
He'll
will
get
want
us
to
a
go
lot of
forward.
free kicks as well.
Too much. That's going to skid away.
It's gone to the corner, which is good.
Pick up the loose. Yeah, I love that Foden.
Oh,
That's a foul. How was that not a foul?
sandwiched.
See, Lee's talking our language. Sterling off, Grealish on. That's our language.
Really?
5-4-1.
When was our attempt on target then?
Don't know. The post one doesn't even count as on target, does it?
Oh, fucking hell, that's a bit short, wasn't it? Just for a minute there, I thought that was really short.
It's Way Valley, that is.
I'm getting really bad Man United West Ham vibes.
Oh, please.
I think there'll be a goal.
Yeah, but there was one goal in that game and it was still a shit game.
Yeah, that's true. It's the problem with England though, it's just so defensive, negative.
Things we have the players to be a bit more direct and a bit
we
more.
don't have the manager though, we've got a defensive manager.
He's not injured. Get him up.
Need Solskjaer.
Oh my god.
He's literally not touched him.
Career-ending injury.
Yeah. He doesn't. Like, he's falling down. He doesn't know which part I should hold. Should I go there? Should I go leg?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say really well.
Well, for them it's
I
probably...
think that's quite strong.
But we're,
just
as I
so
say, we're giving them
slow.
encouragement because we're going slow and then they're breaking more at pace, which is giving them all the encouragement they need to.
Why are we going so slow? We've got quicker players.
So it's because we're not moving the ball quick enough. Every time they do eventually look up, all they're seeing is a wall of Scotland because we've given them the
Because we let
chance to
them
get
get
into
back.
position.
Yeah.
If we move it quicker and get our head up and look forward a bit quicker, they won't have that opportunity and then gaps will appear.
Goodness me.
Why is it whenever the camera goes on to like fans of like Spain or Italy, they always look great. But England
Like
fans, just a bunch of
topless,
yeah.
The bunk.
We just never look good, do we, England fans? Fucking
Oh.
hell!
Bloke
God.
off.
What is that?
Looks like Paddy Pete top bet is out the window.
Is that because Scotland scored?
Yeah, I know. I'm really concerned. What was it he said? 3-0 England. Foden score first for England to win both half. I'm assuming is what he's saying. Let's hope that doesn't mean that Scotland are about to score this corner. We have a clock. We have a clock on our stream, guys. There's a reason for that because we don't want spoilers from the future. Trouble is, they'll mess with us. They'll just say stuff just to wind us up. Pete will anyway.
Yeah, it's the only problem with being
Cool.
behind.
Wonder where this ball's going. Good. Give a goal kick then. I think there's more than one in there. Good punch. Right, go at him, Sterling. Don't stop. Not
yet,
quite.
no. We needed to let Scotland get back anyway.
I think we should just, at least have one shot from the halfway line in this game, just to see if he's learned his lesson.
I'm sure he won't be doing that again. Trippier.
Yeah, let's get Trippier on.
No spoilers, just the half in general. I've never intentionally spoiled it for you, lot. XOXO. Lovely. What a guy, what a cutie.
Go on, Shaw.
I genuinely feel like I'm watching Man United.
Yeah.
I was hoping for a nibble there, I didn't get one.
What, because of Shaw and McTominay being in the team?
No, just because we're playing shit. And do we need to go a goal down? Is that what we need, like Man United?
Probably,
but then we're at
yeah.
home, so it's not the same. So again, first thought, go back. First thought, go back. Yeah. What is Shaw doing there?
I don't think that went out, but
No.
hope Southgate throws a kitchen sink at him.
Well, I mean, the problem is for him, as we've said before, that he does have this let's not lose first approach. And a draw here is not, because we've beaten Croatia, a draw here is not awful.
Yeah, but no
But
one
it's-
wants to see a draw, do they?
But it's not
All this hype.
It's
if
not
it
a
ends up
confidence
being a
building
bloody
performance if we draw to Scotland,
No.
is it?
No.
It's not. It's not going to fill the fans. It's not going to fill the players with any real confidence when we come up against teams
Especially,
like France and
especially
Portugal.
when we got and go and play Czech Republic.
And they beat us in the Nations League. No, not Nations League. It was something, wasn't it? They beat us in not long ago, Czech Republic. They were the first team to beat us in ages. Might have been in the.
Was it in the qualifiers?
Might have been in the qualifiers, yeah. So other half is dead. What did you all have on your Dominoes? Other pizza chains are available. Only pizza time in our area. Me and Dan both had a, what's it called? A Meteor. Annabelle had a chicken feast and
Texas barbecue.
a Texas barbecue. There was a barbecue vibe tonight because we weren't going to have a barbecue. And then,
Chris cancelled it.
well, I cancelled it and then the English weather further cancelled it. I mean, what we could do, if this gets really boring, is we could turn this off and we could just play Pro Evo or something. And maybe play England Scotland on that and give everyone a bit more excitement. It's positive. We got into their box, it's positive. Chris does love meat, to be fair. Only your meat, Keys. Backwards.
It looks like they literally have no idea what to do.
No. But then if you look at the movement from the rest of the team.
Yeah.
There's no one really...
And Scotland have got 2 banks of 4.
Yeah, there's no one offering in between the lines. Don't give me that, Keys. What are you talking about?
Tierney.
Wasted at Arsenal.
Will 1 point be enough for Scotland?
What, for third place? Or
No,
just
for this game.
I think they take a point.
Do you think?
I think the way Croatia are playing right now, I think they fancy their chances. Croatia haven't shown anything against us or Czech Republic earlier that suggests that teams should be particularly afraid of them. But so far, this is the sort of performance that will reinforce what everyone thinks is that we're still not ready to compete for a major tournament.
No.
I know it's only one half football and it can all change in the second half. I get that, but you know we should have come out here and really set the stall out, made them play to us. Don't let them settle. Don't let them get a foothold in the game, and that's what we've done really. I mean, look, how has he got that sort of space?
That's what I mean. None of the England players have had that much space.
No. Southgate has got to G him up. Like, do they not understand this is England against Scotland? All the talk before this game was 1996 and the passion. I fucking will.
It looks like a friendly at the moment.
I'll do a bit of Dave Bassett, England manager, just go in there and just swear at him, punch the door or two. Very deep. I'll put some music on in a minute.
Pointless having one of the best strikers in the world if we don't use him.
I wonder, do you think that Southgate has told him to have this kind of free role to go and get the ball? Because I can understand why he does it for Spurs, because with the greatest of respect, he does lead the line and does so many good things. But when you're playing with players like Foden, Sterling, Mount,
who get on the ball,
who like to get on the ball themselves, he needs to be up there because he's crowding their space.
Well, that was boring.
Jeez, that was crap.
Yes, we all look well bored.
Ah dear. Well, that's 45 minutes of our lives we won't get back.
You getting the cookies out?
I knew you were going to say, do you want a cookie?
Yeah,
Do you want some more
cookie.
pizza?
No, I'll probably just have a cookie.
Yeah, I'm not feeling more pizza. I might have more pizza later, about 12 o'clock or something.
12,
Yeah, late night pizza.
obviously.
You
Do you want a
get through.
tea?
No, I'll stick with. I've got rum still
want
for the
a
moment.
tea?
So
No, I'll stick with rum, thanks.
Oh,
Probably need
lads.
it.
right, we can look at our phones now because there's no spoilers.
Yeah.
So let's see if all of our group. So, who was the first game today? Sweden and
Slovakia.
what was the score in that?
1-0 Sweden.
What does that mean for their group?
Sweden are on 4
Sweden.
points and Slovakia are on 3. So Spain need to get a win.
Yeah, Spain a bit like Croatia. They've not really shown much so far, have they?
And Poland need to get a win as well. So that'd be a good game actually, Spain-Poland tomorrow.
Right. If I've made this nice, where is it? The ear. If I've made this nice thing, and I don't even get to update the score, I'm really going to be annoyed because that took me quite a long time last night to do that. The amount of spam comments we get on Instagram is so frustrating.
What, from like Ukrainians and stuff?
No, it's always music
Uh,
pages saying promote it here. No, fuck off. Someone's just commented. So on one of the posts I put a couple of hours ago about what we're doing tonight, someone's just put, "Why the fuck is Sterling on the pitch?" Right. So would you make changes now, or would you give them the opportunity to put it right? Would you give them 10 minutes to go out there and say, right, go and fucking turn it around?
I'd probably give them 10 minutes, but I'd be like, if I see that shit again, you're all coming off.
Yeah, you do realise I've got 26 players in this squad. I can literally
Yeah.
change the entire
We've got
squad.
5 subs, so I would be like, you know, if we're that shit again in the first 10 minutes,
Sloppy.
thanks. Is that not 2?
Yeah.
Oh. Thought there was only 4.
Yeah, it's Kristen like that.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of Domino's cookies. I find them too, don't know, just don't really like the texture of them. I like my cookies a bit chunkier and a bit chewier. Right, block this person.
Yeah, I'm just making it.
Leave the poor girl alone then, honestly. Right. Fran,
What?
what would you change at half time?
Bring Grealish on.
Thought you might
Would you
say
bring
that.
him on at half time?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. After this.
Who for?
I don't know. I don't care. Just bring him on.
Oh, Keys, you don't know the half of it. Every single time. If it only happens on the Kickabout one, actually. It doesn't happen whenever I used to. I mean, I haven't posted on my gaming one for ages.
What?
But these spam comments,
Oh.
always on the Kickabout stuff. Every single time I post. Maybe it's a certain hashtag that I'm using that's triggering it. But within literally, as soon as I post it, within seconds, I've got one, maybe even a couple of promote it here on this page, and you look at their thing, and they've got like 4 followers. It's like, fuck's sake. Cookie chat, exactly. Lee. This is what it's come to. Talking about cookies. Right, chat. What are we thinking? Would we change it at half time, or would we leave it be for 5-10 minutes, see how we start? Because I feel like if you're coming off the bench, it's probably easier to get into the game if you come on at half time than it is if you come off 10 minutes in, especially if the game has started at the exact same pace. Or do you think that Grealish will change it regardless? Do you think, because I got Foden's done okay, look lively, Sterling I think needs to come off. I wouldn't even be against taking Harry Kane off at the moment because he's doing nothing.
Sweet FA.
I think Calvert-Lewin will at least stay up and won't try and drop deep. I don't think. Yeah, I think.
I don't think he would take Kane off though until it was like last 10 minutes or something.
Yeah. So what the door? Got the Annabelle back already, isn't it?
More pizza.
Entertain our guests.
Oh, I thought. He's talking about me and you.
Yeah.
I was like, we are the guests.
Lean over Ash as a fault.
You reading out the comments?
Hi. It's a very niche coloured suit, isn't it? That? Watching paint dry versus watching England's first half, don't know which is more entertaining. Watching us.
Probably paint.
Need to up the tempo, Grealish is a good shout. Yes! Pace is a bit slow in the final third at the minute, yeah. Did he read this one out? Get Sterling off, he's been poor all season. Grealish will inject a bit of much needed Hashtag get Grealish on.
Because I don't think he likes playing. I think he wants to have either Foden or Grealish, not both at the same time. And the same with like Rashford and Sterling, one or the other.
Fran's giving herself a promotion there.
This is my spot. I was reading out the comments. Okay, see back there. Oh, well, there. Everyone can't leave. Okay, see ya. No,
Oh, okay.
I have read out all the comments.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah, we did have some chances, didn't we? I forgot about the Mason Mount one here. But this is what they're saying. That's the one time we actually pressed them, got in their faces a bit. And really, Mount should probably score that, to be fair. It's a pretty poor finish.
What's happening at the moment, England, is that we are passing it at a pace where it's very
Yeah. We're just giving Scotland too much time to get back into position, and I think Harry Kane is really not helping the situation as well at the moment. He's coming too deep. He's got to trust Foden, Mount, Sterling, Phillips. He's got to trust them that they can do the job that he's coming into midfield to try and do as well. I don't think he needs to come into midfield. You know, that's the thing. Phillips played higher up against Croatia. He was a lot higher up the pitch in that game for large periods of it, and maybe that's because the way Scotland is set up that he's reluctant to go forward. I don't know, but so whose idea was it for the ghosts? Oh, the Carolina Reaper challenge.
Us.
That would be Dan and Fran. Do you know what the really annoying thing was? Is that when we were doing the quiz, it was Dan was smashing me for the most part of it, and then I went on a bit of a winning streak, brought it back, and then we had a tiebreaker, and I won it, but the recording failed, so we had to do it again. Dan won that one, and because we thought, well, it's 1-1, let's have a decider, and then Dan won the decider, and it was always really close. And then we forgot about it for ages, didn't we, to do the forfeit?
Yeah.
And then we did it, and then pain. I've already got a forfeit ready for you. Oh, we're buffering. What's going on?
Oh man.
Refresh. So, but that's how it came about, Keys. I was very nervous before putting that Carolina Reaper chili in my mouth. But it's just that it's the delay hit that it gets
When
you.
you were like, just pop it like a Malteser.
But the thing is, I was expecting it to be like instantaneously hot, and there was this delay of about 5 seconds where you get nothing,
But
and
then
then it
Nick
just hits
smashed
you.
it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he regretted that though, didn't he?
Yeah, for about 3 days.
So did whoever has to clean out his toilets by the sound of it as well.
How much did you leave for your pizza?
5 slices.
You normally have a large as well on a normal?
Yeah, but I
normal
give
order?
him like half of it.
Okay.
I ate half usually, and then he.
So you have a large and a small?
Not all in one night,
No,
but yeah.
over the course of a day and a
Yeah,
half or
yeah.
so. I'll
Nothing
never.
better than waking up in the morning thinking, oh, I've got pizza.
Cold
for
pizza,
breakfast."
yeah, cold
Well,
pizza
not
is
cold,
good.
No, it's got to be microwaved.
Oh really? You got a
Yeah.
microwave?
He doesn't
I
eat
can't
cold
eat cold
food.
food.
Oh mate, I love a bit of cold pizza.
He
in the morning.
microwaves everything.
Yeah, even picnic food, I don't like it.
What do you mean? What, buffet food?
Yeah, like
Sausage
sausage
rolls.
rolls and stuff.
You can't. So even after they've been cooked, if they then go cold, you won't eat them.
Nah, I got.
Mate, you're
microwave.
weird.
I mean, you will eat them. If
Well, yeah, you know, if I was like in the middle of
he
the
doesn't
desert.
like take a microwave to a picnic.
No, but
Just thought I can finally put a face to the voices of Dan and Fran. There you go.
Who's
Because
that?
Lee said that because you guys weren't on the video that when I ate the chili.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, you would have seen Dan because we did
You listen to
the
that.
Man United West Ham video.
yeah.
But if you haven't
Obviously
seen
didn't
that,
watch it.
well, he didn't miss anything, did he?
I wouldn't have watched it.
I wouldn't have going back.
I
No.
had to watch it
If I could
for
turn back the
2
clock as well, I probably would have given it a miss. Great content though. Hopefully your forfeit is just as good, if not better. Well, I'm not going to reveal it. We need to. So we're not doing a quiz at the moment on the show.
That's you preempting that he's going to
I was going to say, you've got to win the quiz. It's not like it's, I've already lost.
Well, law of averages says I've got to win at some point. So if it's not this season, it'll be next season. I'll get you eventually. God knows what you'll do to me next. You've set the bar very high. Chris has got a forfeit ready as if he's ever going to win anything. I don't like this negativity. Lee said that. I don't like this negativity. You said it, Lee said it. I made that really... I mean, I was getting smashed, but I came back.
Did you win one of the?
Yes, before you, I know what you're going to say. Yes, I did.
What?
The one that we played against the guests. Screw you.
Wasn't it against Joe? No, it was
No,
you.
that was me.
No, we did win. Didn't I beat Pete? Didn't I smash Pete?
Yeah, but I mean
Yeah.
that was about.
That was bullying, to be fair.
Pete would have won that.
That was like Billy the Limpet from Mean Machine. Right, come on. Can we have a better half this time, please? Positivity. That's what this show's all about. Till 5 minutes in and Sterling miscontrols and he goes out for a goal kick.
I really hope we pick up the pace. I mean, it can't be much worse, can it?
We said that half time in the Man United West Ham game.
Yeah, that's true.
Will he make changes now?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think he'll make them yet.
No.
If he sees no improvement, I think he might even be as short as 5 minutes.
Do you reckon? No, I don't reckon it'll be till like 15, 20 minutes in.
It was Joe that I know on one of the episodes, and if so, do you know what one? I can find out. Let me go.
What one?
What's that?
Joe Roberts, because we played games with Joe Roberts, so he knows Joe.
It was.
It's Keys. He lives in Ireland.
No, I was trying to think what one Joe was in. He was one of the early. He was one of the early ones.
Okay, it's got to be after that one because we're still on the first quiz then.
Man, those Domino's cookies are pretty beautiful.
Yeah, right.
What a triumph.
Oh, I need to get ready on the clock.
Oh my god, get ready.
Right, come on. So we're going.
Right, we're off and running.
What great content.
Okay. Was he before or after Nick?
I swear he was one of the first.
He was early, wasn't he?
Pretty sure he was the second person I went against. No, I went. Yeah, because I beat Joe. It must have been like the fourth one, was it?
Chelsea fan Joe. That's the same one, it's only 28. Right, so he's actually a bit later than we thought then. Oh, chance. Oh. Okay. We have Pete on the show, so it has to be in between here then. 36. 35. What the hell? I can't literally
Not
can't.
put it up.
Shit, episode.
Missing an episode. Oh.
I literally can't see it.
Yeah.
There we go. So it's episode number 31, Keys. Titled Drama in the North London Derby. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lee's up with it. Lee's paused the game, so he's with us. Oh, I'll tell you what I should have done. So I've restarted the clock, so okay, well, I can't really do it now, but I should have started it from 45. Well, I'm not even sure I can, actually, but whatever.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. That's it. A bit more positive. We like it. Good start.
Kane needs to then.
Oh, that's better. Better start.
Harry Kane's had about 3 more seconds on the ball than the whole of them.
The whole tournament.
How we got wrong.
Oh, good
man.
effort. Better. There we go.
Yeah, but we started off like
Yeah.
this last time.
Much better though. Good shot.
Just more positive. Just getting at them. That's really good defending from
Oh, he didn't
Robertson.
get a toe on it.
Yes, that's the passion we want.
Come on now. We need a goal.
I don't like
That's-
corners. So how is he going to header that in from there?
I think the general idea is he's just meant to help it on, isn't
Yeah,
he?
flick it
But
on.
Still shit. Yeah, he's kind of gone past him, isn't it?
Clenched his fist as well, didn't he?
That video about David Marshall when all the Scotland players are cheering and doing that song after they, I think that was after they qualified for the Euros, and it was like the caption was who got lobbed from the halfway line. They all started singing David Marshall.
Have you seen that clip of Ewan McGregor in whatever film it is as well?
No, I don't
It's
have.
like it's what's the thing with what's the famous like Scottish film Braveheart? It's,
Okay.
Mel Gibson from Braveheart. It was like Scotland fans before the game, and then it was like Scotland fans after the game, and it's whatever film it is, but it's Ewan McGregor going like, nobody wants to be Scottish. Scotland's fucking shite.
It's not Train Spotting or something, is it?
Oh god,
Is, it
I
in,
don't know.
is he in Train Spotting?
Don't
If he's in
have a
Train
clue.
Spotting. There he is. Get him on.
Come on!
There's my top.
Bet he didn't pay 40 quid for it.
He's lacing his boots up. He's lacing his boots up. Jadon Sancho looks really bored.
As does the
All
whole of
about the
England.
headband.
Cheers for the sub, Mr. Keys.
Thanks, Sam.
Enjoy Jurgen. So Keys, when I got really bored of playing Call of Duty last night, that was what I was working on, those alerts and the banner in the bottom left hand side. That was why I was dead quiet working on all that last night. Good cover. To be fair to Mings, I mean, he's done alright in these first two games so far.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure about him after that
Not the
performance
end of the
against
game yet, is it?
True. Wasn't sure about him after the game against Romania, was it? The last warm-up game?
Yeah.
Let's hope that wasn't all England have got in this half. Let's hope they've got a bit more in the tank. Good head.
How the hell has he got that
Why,
much
yeah, why has Reece James come in that far? Fucking hell.
Just get it away.
It's Harry Kane, CDM.
I hope he's been told, like, we need you higher. I was saying before you came back in that he's doing more damage to the team by dropping it so deep. I know his game has adapted over the years. That he's not just this out and out striker, even though he still scores a lot of goals. But he doesn't need to do that job for England.
I think it was better when he stayed up front. I don't know why he drops. I don't really care about him getting assists. I'd rather he just concentrate on getting goals.
Yeah, that's why you've got Foden, Sterling,
England, yeah.
Mount. Yeah, for England, exactly. For Spurs,
Yeah, well, you can do what you
Kind
want to
of-
Spurs, don't really
kind of
care.
get it for Spurs because it's only really him and Son that really
Yeah,
can
yeah.
drag that team.
Do what you want there.
I don't care.
Right, drive. You've got space.
Where are you going?
Why are you going sideways? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much space to drive in. Just
Yeah.
drive 10 yards, have a pop at goal.
Come on, beep beep.
Not
Let's
quite
go.
been as good as his first game.
We need one of these. Hang on.
Oh, God.
That's what we need. One of them. Put one of them in every player's ear.
You should have played It's Coming Home when they walked out. Ready for the next one.
Well, I'm not convinced it is right now. So
after that first half.
I'll wait until I'm a bit more sure that we have a chance.
Well, I don't think that's ever going to come.
More likely to play on going home.
I mean, in a minute, if we win this game, I'll be playing the Great Escape.
Christ, England are shit, aren't they? so
How have we? Oh yeah, it's just.
We've got such a good team, squad. You're all very
Is
boring.
Southgate just ultra worried about our defence?
We literally look like we're having a kickabout.
I think it's almost like he's just really ultra worried about our defence.
Yeah.
So he plays, just despite the fact we've got such an array of... Look, even Mason Mount's like, why are we going backwards?
I feel like we'll probably get a goal, and
But then look,
everyone will have a party.
There's literally no
no
one
one
past
near
it.
the ball.
Everybody's walking around.
We'll get a goal, people have a party, start saying it's coming home.
Yeah,
And
but
we beat
I'm a bit
Scotland
bored of
1-0.
just beating teams 1-0 with one shot on target.
So is the whole of England, I think.
We should easily be dominating, and I don't just mean like possession-wise.
I mean, there is a case for saying that, England have never... I mean, when was the last time you ever saw England really dominate teams like this in a major competition? We haven't, ever.
Against San Marino.
Yeah, and Panama in the last World Cup.
They
But
need to get their shit together. Why are you passing it backwards?
I get the thing
Sort
that
shit
is
out.
annoying is that we do dominate possession, but we
Don't
should
take
have
it
the
with
players to do it higher up the pitch. At the moment,
Honestly.
we're not hurting Scotland by doing this.
Get Jack Grealish on. Swear to God. This is hideous. Get those calves on.
We're just making it easy for them.
There's us all saying like Gareth Southgate should go in on them at half time. Blake was like, keep going lads.
Yeah, this is doing a great job, doing exactly what I asked.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
But like Luke Shaw, like part of his game is that those driving runs, and we've just not like Harry Kane out here. We don't want you out
No,
there.
go
Although that's a really
on.
good
Go on,
pass.
Although that's a really good pass.
But you want Harry Kane there hitting that shot,
Yeah.
not your right back.
Oh, hun.
I said this run was strong. I'm not sure it's strong enough at the minute.
Even Seb hates it.
Seb's allergic to shit England performances, unfortunately, so he's currently sneezing.
Not got anything to do with his hay fever.
If England go 3-0 up, he'll fall asleep because he'll be safe in the knowledge that we've dominated. I mean, as things stand, the lesson that we've learned is to stop doing live streams and watch-alongs because we are clearly a jinx.
And stop getting hyped up for a game.
No,
But it's hard-
literally a minute ago you were like, positivity, so what we're about on this channel.
That lasted long, didn't it?
Less than 10 minutes of what?
But every time I see Scotland have the ball, they're like pushing forwards. Like even that, it's a forward.
Ish.
Ish pass. Sideways.
But he's trying to get them forward. Do you know what I mean? He could have quite easily gone back to the goalkeeper there.
It's difficult not to get excited, especially because you see players like... Oh, here we go.
Oh, Reece James left us. Oh, God.
Good block.
Come on, Phil. Keep
Good
going.
feet.
I said
That's
how he
better.
got through there, but fair play.
Right.
Again, so slow.
I was going to say it's got to be a foul. What was I going to say? I was going to say something and I can't remember what it was. I said, yeah, it's hard not to get excited because these tournaments don't come around very often.
Yeah.
And we see players like Foden, Kane, all that playing so well for their clubs, but historically it never translates, or it very
Maybe
rarely
negative
translates.
because of how good I know that. Well, everybody knows that we can be. And we just always seem to sort of underperform.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, I think it's more frustration because you see the talent that these players have and how often they show it in the Premier League, and then it comes onto the international stage and it just doesn't click. And then you watch teams like, I don't know, Italy, Belgium. All right, player for player, especially Belgium, player for player, they are probably above our level with like Lukaku and De Bruyne and all that lot, but they still play to their strengths. They play the same way they do for their clubs.
But Italy player for player, I think we're better.
Yeah, but they're just playing with a really positive mindset at the moment, and
they're playing good football.
Pete, we're so dog. Right, we're over 10 minutes in. Here he is. Get him on.
Come on. Oh, I don't give a shit about Rashford. Just get him on.
Ricky Lambert scored, didn't he, against Scotland last time. If it were me, I'd actually be tempted to take Sterling and Kane off and bring on Rashford, put Rashford through the middle, and
Because Rashford gets
Grealish.
at people.
and he'll stay high and he'll give us the option in behind.
Now.
Better. That's it. Forward.
Why
Better.
is Kane dropping behind?
Yeah. Because Kane does come up with goals so often.
Go on, like now. He's shit.
For God's sake.
If it were me, I'd take KDB off and put Bruno in midfield with Roddy in for Kane. If only. It's like playing Foot Manager. We just go into the database, edit their nationality. Can you chug the Pepsi Max bottle in the back? How much is left?
Well, then
Oh,
I've got
no,
nothing to mix
drinking
my
it,
nothing to mix my thing with.
But if that's the kind of entertainment
People are coming into the stream looking for us to do something different because they're bored of this game. That's it, Leon Criddle. Go on for a few step overs. Yeah.
Pen. Come on,
Okay.
Stones.
Yeah, you need to do that by playing better. For here he comes.
Yes!
Here he comes.
Who's coming off?
Everyone.
Sterling. He's done bugger all. I don't think it'll be Sterling, you know.
Could you do Phillips?
Oh, why is he trying to bicycle kick it?
Could he do Phillips? Leave
I don't
leave
think
Declan Rice
he's-
and Mason Mount centre
I
mid.
don't think he's brave enough for that.
Gone from goal.
Volley
Come on,
it.
Jordan.
What a pass!
Oh, cool.
What a pass that is!
Oh,
Is that
where's
Edison-
Harry
is that
Kane
Edison
still
in
at
goal?
CDM?
Slow coach is coming.
Such a shit pass.
Oh, is that... Oh.
I'll give 100 stones. I don't know what XQCL means. Anyone? I think we're too old to understand that sort of talk. Do I need to Google XQCL? XQCL. Meaning. What does it mean?
That can't be it.
Oh, is it an emote? Is it meant to be an emote? Abbreviation. Felix. Levels. I literally don't know what it means. It's an XQC emote, is it? Oh, okay. XQC is a streamer. I think. Just going to move on and ignore that now. We're cool. We're up with the times. End to end for the last couple of minutes.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you had a free header then.
Oh, what a clearance that is. My word, what a clearance. Reece James, you absolute hero.
Oh, God, sub some people.
Nah.
Oh, it might have been going wide.
Still, don't take the chance.
Yes. Going wide. Brilliant header though.
Yeah.
Reece James is not sure, obviously, so.
Well, I'm glad he did that. I'd rather he did that than leave it.
Foden, really?
Stop it.
I told you he wouldn't. He
Stop
wouldn't.
it.
He won't have them both on at the same time.
Why not?
Because they're both playmakers.
Is that booze I can hear?
Probably.
Yeah,
I
fucking
knew
hope
that
so.
would happen. He won't have them both on at the same time.
I mean, they'll be happy to see him on the pitch, but I would
That's
be.
It's
bullshit.
because Foden and Grealish are both playmakers, and then you've got Sterling and Rashford, both men that run in behind.
Yeah.
And he won't have both of each on at the same time.
That's bullshit.
I mean, if if we were playing in that way where we were actually utilising Sterling's pacing behind, then I'd say fine. But we're not. We're trying all these cute little 5-yard passes and boring passes. So if you're playing like that, then leave Foden on because that's where
He's probably been our best player.
Yeah.
He's done the most by far.
Southgate out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking shit.
Here we are, sat here, our fans. We know best.
We do.
We'd be 4-3 up if I was in charge.
Probably be 6-0 down if I was. It's a great left hand. Tyson Fury would be proud of that one.
He just said haymaker, didn't he?
Mm. Fuck me, England. Come on, just get a goal. Jesus Christ.
I suppose the flip side to this, if we are trying to spin positivity on it, is Portugal in the last Euros were fucking boring. And they won it. Would we care if we won it by playing boring?
They drew their first 3 games as well,
Yeah.
didn't they? As a group.
And they didn't score, if I'm right in saying, they didn't score in open play from the quarterfinals onwards, did they? In 90 minutes.
Yeah.
It was either penalties or the extra time winner in the final. Do you own any Shungite like me? I'm a baller, you could say. I think you're talking a different language to me, mate. I'm too old for all this. So Sterling is now on the right, is he? Grealish is out on the left.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh man,
Christ's sake.
go on.
Hard hand.
Yeah,
take
take a
a
corner. I read earlier today that he did an interview and he said, I'm so desperate to get on the pitch and show what I can do.
At least he's got a decent amount of time. It's not like a Solskjaer sub in the 85th.
I wouldn't have taken Phil Foden.
No, but I knew he would.
Outrageous.
Come on, Stur.
Oh, man.
Why do we keep doing that?
It's
Like every corner. Who is it, Mount?
Is that Mount taking them? Got to get somebody else on them. I've no idea, Lee. Absolutely no idea.
So,
I don't know if we're being trolled in some way. I have no idea what it is. Do you know what Shungite is? I can't be asked to Google that one as well. A lustrous material. Okay, well, the answer, if I only is still no. Shungite is a black, lustrous, non-crystalline mineraloid consisting of more than 98% weight of carbon. It was first described from a deposit near Shunga village in Karat, Russia. Well, they say every day's a school day, don't they? I mean, I had some, but I think I used it last week. I'll have to get some more.
More so the fact that that's what we're talking about. Was
I think I appreciate the comment, Lee, but I think I'll hide that one. Awful first touch, that is. Awful cross.
I was going to say, I don't think he meant to cross it like that either, to his foot. Probably offside. How long till Calvert-Lewin comes on then?
2 or 3 games.
Been a little bit better. Second half's definitely been better than the first.
Yeah, but then they've been a bit more adventurous, haven't they? So they've afforded us a bit more room to break ourselves. Which is obviously they've obviously had encouragement by the fact that we've been playing the way we have, Maybe that was the game plan all along. Lull them into a false sense of security.
And then still do.
And and then attack for the last 5 minutes. Oh, Grealish.
New subscriber.
Joshy boy, thanks for the sub. Thank you very much. What's the odds of him taking Grealish off? Cheers, Joshy. Catch you later. Thanks for being here, buddy. Even if you did talk Swahili for most of the time you were here.
Can you fill that up, please?
Oh, do you want some more rum?
Yeah, where is it in the other room?
Yes, just next to the microwave.
You're
make
nursing that
it
one.
yourself.
It's really strong. I'm not gonna lie. Bring the yeah. If you can bring the rum in down, and then in the cupboard underneath there's the lemonade, just to the right of the oven. What's left of it? I haven't got much lemonade left, so I'm gonna have to make that one strong and all.
You can have some Coke.
I really hate Pepsi and Coke. I hate the taste. I'm one of the few people I know that just doesn't like it.
I mean, I'm usually lemonade.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, is that how much I let you on?
Oh man.
Might as well pour the rum in there.
I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna have to do a top up. Alright. I'll have to just top it up with a bit more rum and go that way. Cheers, mate. Cheese String, thank you for the sub.
Do you know these people?
No, not a clue. New people, new subscribers.
Lovely. Welcome.
Alcohol is a smart choice for this match. You're absolutely right. John Carver, there's a name. Remember him, Newcastle, ex-Newcastle boss.
Mm-mm.
What to do next?
What are you doing?
Chilling.
We've got a couple of superstars of our own. You could have fooled me. This is a very, very...
It's fucking boring, isn't it?
It's just, it's frustrating.
It's like
is what
watching
it is.
United play.
Yeah, but United don't play defensive. We're just shit.
Yeah, and yet you came second.
Yeah. What does that say about the standard?
So who's he got left? So who might he bring on? Rashford,
will
Sancho.
Rashford will come on. You would have thought Calvert-Lewin will come on.
Well,
I mean, we need attackers.
I was gonna say,
Defensively, we've been fine.
He's got to. I would say he's got to take off Phillips.
I don't think Sancho will play much this tournament.
No.
Oh, come on!
I think he would take Phillips off at some point. Maybe another 10 minutes.
Bring on who? Bellingham.
Calvert-Lewin.
Oh, you think he'll go 4-2-4?
In effect, yeah.
I don't. I think he'd probably bring him off for Jude Bellingham.
Oh, big game tomorrow. Portugal,
Rashford,
Germany.
get Sterling off.
That should be a good game. Italy, Wales. Wales have looked okay.
Mm.
Italy already through. Might change the team up a bit. Turkey, on the other hand, have looked absolutely woeful.
Yeah, they were the dark horses as well.
Well, very dark because they're going to be out. I think they are out actually, aren't they? As a result of the other results, I can't remember.
Well, they could potentially still come third if they win.
Yeah. Asking you shall receive keys.
This is what I don't like about the finishing third thing. I don't think you should be able to finish third and go through. Should just be the top two.
Well, you'd end up with an odd number of teams. That's why they do it.
What do you mean you'd end up with not?
Because if it's only the top two go through, you end up with 12 teams, and you can't go 12, 6, 3.
Why did they used to do it then?
They've always done it like this.
No, they haven't.
Well, either that or they had less teams then. They must have had.
This is the first year 3 teams have gone through.
In which case, then they must have had less groups then, because otherwise there's no way you can have an even right, because it's always got to be 16, 8, 4, 2. That's how the knockouts go. So unless you get to that one of those two numbers, then you would have to have third place teams going through.
Go on.
Oh, that's so
What's
bad.
he doing? I don't know what was that a shot. There's only 15 minutes left. It's gonna be 0-0, isn't it? I mean, Harry Kane should really be.
Is he shooting? I think he is. I think he's shooting.
I think he's tried to hit it with the outside of his foot.
Yeah. Harry Kane off. I think that's a good choice.
Thank God.
No, I think it might be
He's done
interesting because
nothing.
of it's Harry Kane, but he has done absolutely nothing. I think that's the right call.
To save the children.
Yeah, the children being his teammates. Get him on, get a free kick.
Good touch. McTominay.
Yeah. Scotland have done a job on Harry Kane, haven't they? Kept him quiet. I mean, credit to Scotland. I mean, it's all very well saying England have been poor and shit, but Scotland themselves have been extremely well organised. You've got to expect this. They were never going to come and play free-flowing attacking football against us. They were always going to be compact, difficult to break down, play on the counter. And England in the past have had issues with playing against teams who play like that.
It's just disappointing, isn't it? I think every England fan's been looking forward to this one since the Euros was announced.
Yeah. He's a big boy, that boy, isn't he? Wins all them. Jesus Christ, Pickford.
What, Dykes?
Yeah, he wins a lot. You think he's won virtually every header he's gone up for. So Alex, the GOAT.
Yeah.
Grealish has been fouled like 4 times since he's been on.
That's why he's good to have on the pitch.
But he gets those fouls because he goes at people, because he likes playing in this way. Like Billy Gilmore, yeah. He looks fucking shattered.
Yeah.
Stuart Armstrong's not a bad player.
He's an attacking player as well.
He was at
Southampton.
Southampton, sorry, yeah, midfield. Gallagher is the one who was at West Brom, wasn't he, from Chelsea? Conor Gallagher. 15 minutes to go. Come on, let's get a goal, take a 1-0 and move
Free
on.
kicks going backwards.
He has got some serious calf muscles. Are you enjoying the calf muscles? Are you enjoying the calf muscles? That being said, I mean, Scotland are effectively playing with 2 up front, so they're not being completely and utterly,
No, they're
trying to contain us.
trying to counter, aren't they? Like that. Oh, couldn't have headed that to a worse place there.
Yeah, well read.
Just do something with it though.
Ah, Declan. Lose it there.
Get him off.
Highlight of the game. Oh my goodness me.
Jesus Christ. Just lashed at it.
I mean, this really is the only reason that Scotland are not in front against us, and the reason they didn't beat Czech Republic is because they just have no composure in front of goal. I mean, if Scotland ended up winning this game, you can't really say they don't deserve it.
Wouldn't be
particularly.
surprised, no.
You know,
I feel like they've had the better chances. Yeah. There's nothing.
Look at the stat. Look at the players in the middle. Look,
No.
all of them static, just watching.
And look how many blues there are. He needs to pass that.
Oh,
That's
get out.
He's never.
Give him a
getting
yellow
that.
card for diving.
Oh my god. Not a chance.
Ooh, he does stand on his toe. I mean, that's
Nah.
you don't give a penalty for that, but
They're never given that. Nah, I don't think.
I think if they give that, that's very harsh. But there is contact though.
I knew they wouldn't.
Bit of desperation, I think, there from Sterling.
Yeah, I should have passed it. I don't know where he was trying to go.
But then who to? We just said like all the other
Yeah, but
players were
Reece
just
James
standing
was
there.
behind him, and then he could have crossed it into one of the Scotland players.
There's a lag. This is kind of like what happens on a Saturday afternoon game, right? You know, you give the ball to one of your better players, and often you just stand there expecting him to do something.
Yeah. There's no movement at all anywhere on the pitch.
Fucking hell.
Scotland have been better than us. On the ball, they always look more likely to score. Good throw in.
Look, they've had
But still,
more
there's
attempts
literally-
on goal than
There's
us.
literally nobody there to part. There's nobody in this area here.
Yeah. That's their ball as well.
Oh, God's sake. Our kit's a bit boring, isn't it?
I can't believe this game has been like this tonight. Oh. It's been nice seeing you guys anyway.
Yeah.
When Annabelle was like to Sam, she'll be back on Monday.
Oh, go on then.
Poor touch.
Ah, yeah. It's good defending. Good defending.
It's not really a foul, is it?
No.
Fair play to
On the
him.
ball.
They're having a good time.
Well, it's Scottish weather. Maybe that's what's doing it for him. This game's getting away from us a little bit here. You can actually almost
I can
sense the
see that
Scotland goal
scoring.
coming. Good head.
It's coming home.
I really thought that was going over his head then.
It's too slow to pass. Now nobody wants the ball.
So it has. That's why it's always going
Look how
sideways
many
and backwards.
players are over the back of the pitch.
Yeah, all standing there.
Yeah. Nobody wants the ball.
It's a foul. He's got some pace.
Yeah. There's not a chance we're scoring.
We've not really looked like scoring, other than that first 10 minutes where we hit the post, and Mount should probably have scored with his close range effort.
Same in the Croatia game though. We didn't really look like scoring other than when we did score.
It's a great saying. That's a Michael Owen saying that one.
Nick said proper Michael Owen saying to me the other day. I was trying to think what it was. It was something like, if we don't concede, we won't lose. I was like, yeah.
The thing is, again, when Croatia played us, they won't set up in the same way that Scotland have. They'll play a bit more expansive. So when you've got plenty of pace in your team like England do, in theory you should be able to create more. But we so struggle. I mean, even though we generally always win against the smaller sides in inverted commas, but how many times have you seen us win 2 or 3? Like, what did we beat San Marino by? Was it 3-0? Which, whatever it was, but with respect to San Marino, a team like England should really be stuffing San Marino by more than that, or at least having a much more convincing performance, and we just didn't.
Thing is, I know Gareth afterwards will be like, oh, you know, a point is a good result. It's like, yeah, but it's not.
Yeah. Get up.
Give a foul or...
Really? You're going to give a foul for that? He just booted the ball 40 yards in front of him. I mean, he's literally not touched him. Shea Adams, is that going off, I think? Number 10. What a chance he had.
Oh, he had a couple, didn't he? That header from
Yeah.
volley.
Scott, I think you would have to say, on balance, Scotland have been the better team in this game.
Yeah.
They've created the better chances. They've looked more organised. They've looked more positive. This has been very, very poor. But Southgate's interview is going to be really interesting, actually, after the game.
I know he has to be fairly positive, but...
Yeah, you can't, in a major tournament, you can't come out and
all
just...
negative.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I won't really be happy if he says a point is a good result. Even though I know he'll say it to try and be positive.
He will say 1 point is better than nothing
Yeah.
or something like that. Which, in tournament group football, he's not wrong.
No.
But at the same time...
But I don't fancy us against Czech Republic.
Not based on what we've seen here. These England fans will not be very pleased with their evening. Probably
No.
absolutely drenched in the weather today, and then
Yeah.
come up and turn up and watch this.
I don't think we've had one shot on target, have we?
Not in this half, we haven't. I think we
Oh, yeah.
apparently had one in the first half.
Mason Mount. Is that
Oh
one,
yes,
isn't he?
yeah.
Just such an anti-climax.
O'Donnell, I think, got bored of Grealish just twisting and turning.
Yeah, he
Absolutely.
didn't even bother trying to get the ball, did he?
It's just been a lack of quality in the entire team.
And he said we made 2.
Yeah, I am surprised he hasn't put on Dominic Calvert-Lewin, especially as this game drags on. We might see a few more of this, like balls into the box,
Yeah.
and Calvert-Lewin can jump so damn high, it's ridiculous.
Wonder if he'll go Harry Kane for Czech Republic.
Well, on the assumption we don't win here, it's not a foregone conclusion that we top the group.
No.
So he won't have that luxury, you wouldn't have thought, to make sweeping changes if that's what his plan was.
Shaw's not been great.
No. Do you know, I can't, other than Phil Foden, who I thought at least was
I know,
fairly
I feel
positive.
like he took our best player off.
Yeah, other than him, I can't think of anybody. I mean, defensively we've been okay. Mings has done okay. Stones has been okay. Reece James you know, defensively.
Pickford's done alright.
But that says all you need to tell when we're picking out all our defenders as the players who've had the best games.
I think Scotland go away happier.
Oh, way happier. I think they probably go away from this game quite disappointed, actually. The chances they created...
Yeah, I think they'd take a point from this game, though, hands down.
Before the game they would have done, 100%.
Might even sneak 3 if they're lucky. The entire game for us, though, has just been so slow. We just look knackered.
Yeah, is it fatigue? Is it just not on the game one of those nights? I don't know. But, you know, Sterling, for example, has been very lucky to play the full 90 here. Apart from that shot from Mason Mount, he's not been able to influence this game really at all, has he?
Nope. Wasting time.
If I ever suggest doing another live stream, shoot me.
It's not been a good omen, is it?
Well, I mean, the media like do this every year. Most England fans will tell you that we shouldn't be being classed as favourites. What have we done in recent times to warrant the tag of favourites when there's teams like France, Portugal, Italy? It's the media that wind us up because they talk about all our players like Foden and stuff.
He was never going to be able to do anything with that. Well done for winning it back.
Go on, Declan, is it?
Come on, let's get a last minute goal.
There's fucking millions of you. Someone. It's like rugby.
Oh, come on!
Just won't fall. How would you pick a free kick out of that lot when there's like 6 players on top of each other? Fucking hell, that was very Saturday League.
This is shit.
Where's the foul in this lot? Where's the foul there? I love Ali McCoy, he's quality. Oh dear, how very underwhelming. Well, England have got lots of...
He's just passed it to the fucking sub.
We've got a lot of questions that England are going to have to answer against Czech Republic on Tuesday night. It's got to go in the box, it's got to go in the box.
Pass it, please. You're going nowhere. Oh, that is so shit.
He just walloped it at Grealish from 5. That sums up the night.
So fucking shit.
That was awful. Absolutely dreadful. Fair play to Scotland. Great result for them. They deserved that point. If not, they deserved all 3. But for England, that is awful. That was not good. We've got a lot of work to do against Czech Republic now because this is now the pressure's on. Because like historically, when we've never won the first game, the pressure's always been on for the final 2. So tonight was such a good opportunity to just not have to worry about that final group game and have things riding on it. I mean, we've still got 4 points, so in theory we're through. In theory, unless we lose and results go badly for us. But
I would start Grealish and Calvert-Lewin on. Tuesday.
That was actual wank.
Yeah, Lee and Keys, that was shocking. That was rough to watch. Yeah, Keys hasn't even got like a say in this fight. He's Irish. He don't care, and even he found that tough to watch.
I mean, I'm so glad I'm
I'd
not
play
in
Ben
Wembley.
Chilwell on Tuesday.
See how happy they are. to
Yeah,
that
look at
point.
them. I mean, it means a lot for their European,
Yeah, I'm
for
not-
the overall tournament picture.
Fair
This is,
play to them.
yeah, they're not cheering just because it's England. They're cheering because they've got a point.
Well,
It
it's
just
a
gives
bit
them a
of both,
real
but-
chance to, yeah, a bit of both. It gives them a real chance now to, you know, go and do over Croatia. Yeah, that was.
They were having a party with Billy Gilmore.
Yeah, that annoys me a little bit. I know they're teammates, but
Comment on our Facebook page. Why the fuck is Sterling still on the pitch? Is Gareth okay? I don't know what game he's been watching to think that Sterling is more of an asset right now than Foden. But I think you were right. I think it was all about he didn't want two of the same player on.
yeah.
Yeah, Leeds just agree with this. How can you say Foden? He's probably the best player on the pitch at the time. The Kane substitution was right. I just think he probably brought the wrong player on for that position. I'd have personally had Rashford out wide and Calvert-Lewin through the middle. Oh, dear me. Well,
Shit all around, really.
I'm sorry, I didn't even get to use my thing. I didn't even look. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyway, just because... Right.
Should do a Croatia one.
There we go. I've used it. It's so disappointing. How has Sterling played 90 minutes? Southgate does have those players in his team that he inherently likes and trusts.
I think, well, yeah, I think a lot of managers do though, don't they?
And it, you know, that worked on Sunday against Croatia, but it's not worked tonight. I mean, if he wanted to take off, could you have argued maybe he takes Mount off for Grealish and bring Rashford on for Sterling? I know we don't. I know we love Mount, but Mount was what, you know. He only touched the ball a few. I mean, I didn't really see him in that second half at all, really.
I would have probably taken Phillips off. I don't think he was anything like against Croatia.
But that just showed maybe Southgate just was so concerned about Scotland on the break. He wanted that didn't trust the defence to be a 5 unit. He wanted that 6th unit. With
That's
Phillips.
the thing. Like, it just annoys me how defensive we are. We got such an attacking team.
Because if we play better football, if we play more attacking, more high press football, you take that argument out of the equation because you're playing in their half all the time. Yeah, they might catch you on the break every now and then, but you trust your players to be able to deal with it.
I'd rather watch us win 6-5 than
100%.
watch us draw 0-0 or win 1-0.
Yeah. But you know, unfortunately that's not Southgate's mentality.
No, I know.
But look, we didn't lose. 4 points on the board now. If we beat Czech Republic, we finish 7 points. We go top of the group. But that's a big if. It is a big if.
I'm not confident now at all.
Czech Republic looked, you know, again.
And talking
it was
about
okay.
us winning the group and then playing the likes of Portugal, Germany, or France. Like,
So how does this? Maybe while we're here, before we finish off, I'm keen to know where. Should we finish third? Or second? Where do we come out in the draw? I need to find out.
should have bought my wall chart.
Where's the? I need to see the bracket, people. That's the same thing I just looked at. Oh, here we go. Right. So, what group are we in? We are
G,
Group D.
D.
So if we come third in Group D, oh, hang on. How does that work then? Because it's got third in Group D, E or F, or A, D or F there, A, B, C or D there.
Well, I guess because only 4 out of 6 third teams go through, don't they?
So does it depend on if you're the best of the third places? Does that mean you go 3A? I don't know. How does that work?
I don't know.
I don't understand that at all. that's not helped. That's not helped how I was planning on looking at that. So yeah, all of a sudden now this group is anybody's now. Really, any one of this group can go through. Right. Well,
we're gonna watch the highlights.
Yeah, there we go. So Czech Republic are now top of the group because they've got a better goal difference. Croatia and Scotland with 1 point. So yeah, literally, if Croatia beat Scotland,
I mean it has gone down to the last game. Like I said, if both teams had won.
Yeah. So Czech Republic and England, in theory, are through in theory, because one of Croatia or Scotland's got to drop points, and they're both below us.
Well, if they both win though.
Well, they can't. They're playing each other. Croatia and Scotland are playing each other.
I mean, if
one of them wins,
and one of us two loses,
we could come third.
Yeah.
It wouldn't come. In theory, with 4 points, we should still go through.
Yeah.
As long as we don't lose heavily.
Yeah.
If we get beat 3 or 4-0, then we're in trouble. But
You never know.
right, well, that was
shit.
rubbish, wasn't it? I was really hoping for a really fucking good, fun, positive night. It's just not been that at all. So yeah, I guess we're back recording on Monday for our usual show. We will talk more about this game. So apologies to regular listeners of the show. You have to put up with us whinging about England a bit more on Monday, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of other Euro chat to go on as well. And then yeah, it's all about Tuesday then, isn't it? All about Tuesday. And by the time we come to record the following week, we will be... the knockout stages will have started. So the first matches of the round of 16 will have been played. England may well have already played, looking at this. We might be the 6 o'clock game on the Monday, the 28th of June. So if that's the case, we might have to record later, so that we watch that game first and then record. But it is a 6 o'clock game, so it's going to be done by 8 o'clock, so it's not too bad for us. But we might be 6.
A lot of booing.
I'm not surprised.
Literally can't hear Harry Kane because of the crowd booing. Was that the Scotland fans making loads of noise? What a stupid question. England's top scorer. The bloke's barely had a shot all tournament.
Yeah.
He could have scored 5,000 goals before this tournament. If you play shit, you get taken off. Right, I've seen enough. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah.
So, right. So, as I say, we're back on Monday, whinging some more about England. And then the following week, the knockout stages will have started. So when is the final? So where does that sit with our... I want to turn that back on. So, so the following Monday, we will have had the quarterfinals to talk about. And then the
11th.
final is on the Sunday the 11th. So we'll be recording the day after to talk about the final. It's okay, so that kind of lands quite nicely for everything. So yeah, thanks everyone for dropping by. We apologise we were not able to be more excited and talk more positively about it. But hey, that's the life of an England fan. So right, thanks very much everybody. We will see you all again soon, and we will Tuesday morning as always for the next episode of the show. Yeah, thanks very much. Have a good evening. We'll see you soon.
Bye.